A misinformation campaign. That is how attorneys for the family of Gloria Satterfield are reacting to the latest filing by convicted murderer and disbarred Lowcountry attorney Alec Murdaugh and his defense team. Gloria Satterfield, the longtime Murdaugh family housekeeper, died after an accident at the family estate back in 2018. In court documents last week, Murdaugh suggested that the insurance company suing him for $3.8 million should look to the Satterfield family for all of that money. Our Nick Neville joins us live in the studio with new information about Satterfield's death. Nick?
Yes, Judy. So today, the Satterfield attorneys released a new investigative report made after Satterfield's death, which backs up Murdaugh's original claim that the family dogs had something to do with it. Murdaugh claimed in court documents just last week that he invented that story to collect the settlement money. The attorneys say this, plus the request that the family pay up in this lawsuit, are false narratives. Alec Murdaugh continuing to stir up legal drama while behind bars. He and his defense team are now suggesting that the Nautilus Insurance Company look to the Satterfield family for the missing $3.8 million that Alec admitted to stealing so he could collect settlement money. Money the Satterfields never saw.
It's just almost a perversion of the justice system to suggest that the Satterfield family be victimized again.
Satterfield attorneys have recovered more than $7.5 million for their clients from other parties involved with Murdaugh's scheme to divert the Nautilus money to himself. But they say none of that money came directly from the insurance company.
There's a signed settlement agreement in which Nautilus Insurance Company agrees to pay the Satterfields $3.8 million. That did not happen. All right, so that payment was intercepted by Alex Murdaugh and stolen.
Alec also now claims he lied when he said the family dogs caused Satterfield to fall at Moselle in 2018. But in a newly released investigative report made after her death, Maggie Murdaugh says the 4 dogs were walking near Satterfield when she found her. And Paul Murdaugh remembers his father returning home, asking what happened, and Gloria saying, quote, something about dogs. A claim backed up by Murdaugh's own words.
She indicated that the dogs had caused her to fall.
Satterfield attorney Eric Bland called the assertion that the Satterfields pay up for money Murdaugh himself stole, along with his shifting story about the dogs, just more spin by the now convicted killer.
All of a sudden now Alex is the modicum of honesty, the modicum of truth.
The filing for Murdaugh's defense notes that the family has recovered more than the money initially owed to them.
We think that the Satterfield claims are worth well in excess of even the money that we recovered. Because it's not just you put the cookie back in the cookie jar. There has to be a consequence for what happened here.
Now, the attorneys say that they don't believe Judge Richard Gergel will grant this request, with Bland noting that Judge Gergel recently wrote that Murdaugh is a serial liar and fraudster. Live in the studio, Nick Neville, WIS News 10.
The attorneys for the Satterfield family say there's no need for a death investigation or exhumation of her body because her injuries would not provide any additional clarity about how she died.